Alright, how's it going, guys? We're back for some more IR3, and we are going to set up, or at least look at setting up, our ore washing plants. Now, this is, I think, where I'm going to put the first one, because we've got all of this stuff, and that's going to be for tin. So, we're going to do a little bit of setup here, and then we're going to copy it down for all the other ones, and we'll fill in all the other ones later. So if we look at crushed is 1-to-1, takes 2 seconds to do, and it only takes 1 second to wash, so one crusher or 2 crushers to every 1 washer. So we're going to want to do it like this. And then we can do it like this. And we'll have that as the input there. And we'll have that go like that. And that's how we're going to do our tin. Which... how much do we have over here currently? It looks like 6? 3, 6, no, 8 of them. Okay, so if we have 8 over here, I don't know if we need all 8 of them. But we're going to have to get a little bit more room here. Let's get these trees out of the way. That was a little too far. Alright, and our water is going up here, but we can change that because I do believe, yeah, that goes up and then over to here. Well, wait a minute, that's like connected in 2 different places. Oh, this is going down for those. Okay. So it's coming down here, but we could bring it over here and bring it down here. And that could go right on through there. Alright. So let's do this first. We'll get this out of the way. And I'm slowly but surely changing these all over to the regular underground pipes, so I won't be putting the copper ones back in. We'll just be changing them over when we take them out. Alright, so now we'll take this out of here, and we'll put in a... Alright, you're getting this one just because I have to. Because I don't have any iron on me at the moment. Then I need a short pipe to get into there. And then we can just run this down here. Okay, and we'll deal with that in a moment. That does need to be there, because that needs to go over that way. Alright. Give me a second and I will go get some more pipes and stuff and figure out how many of these I'm going to put, and then we'll work on getting them copied in. Be right back. Okay, so I think this is what we're going to go with. This is going to give us 8 crushers, same as we have over there. It's going to give us 4 ore washing plants. I have a choice to make, which is, do I want to do this for the outputs? That way I don't have to deal with the pipe, because I'm thinking I could do it just like this, and that should work fine. And then we can just run the polluted water right through there. Otherwise, we would have to do this, which would mean that our belt, if we do it this way, the belt's going to be here. If we do it this way, the belt's going to be there. So this is going to let us shrink it just a little bit by doing it like that. So I think that's what we're going to do. And then this will run over and go to our smelting arrays, which will be on the other side where they are now. But we can move them over a little bit to give us more room, because we can move these over to here. So I may even be able, what I probably do is just copy this and paste it over here. And we still have more room here. Before we get to the tree farm. The tree farm doesn't start till here. So we can double this if we need to. We can put productivity modules into the ore washing plant. So we're probably going to do that. We can still put them in the crusher. So we're definitely going to do that to, at least for the copper. Probably definitely for everything else as well, but, or not the copper, the gold. Definitely for the gold. Alright, so next thing we got to look at is the polluted water. So polluted water is going to take 60 out. It's going to give us 3 items and then 50 water. And we only need 10 water per wash, and we get 10 polluted water out. So that means it's going to take 6 of these runs, and we're only going to get enough water to do 5. So that means we need to do basically the same thing we did up here with this water. So we have the return coming in, and then we have the main coming in. So we're going to set that up like right here. So I need a tank, and how do I want to do this? Because these aren't, well, technically, since this is only using like 10 a thing, there is these small buffer tanks that hold 2.5. That is way enough to do this. And we just need an iron plate and 3 rivets. So let me grab a little bit of iron here, and let's make one of these. I probably could and should do this over on the other one as well. Yeah, this is a nice inline tank. I probably should have automated making these things. The only thing with this is we're going to have to do the input a little bit different. So first off, we're going to need our pump. That's going to come down to there. Can we connect to this? Absolutely we can. And this is 2.5, so we'll just say water at 2K. There we go, 2000. So if it's less than 2000, it'll turn on. And when it's over 2000, it will turn off. So now we just take one of these, put it there. That'll fill it up. And then we need to do, this is going to be our input from our polluted water, which we want, actually, we want a one-way valve here. That way we don't get any backflow, because we don't want any backflow. Yeah, that is going to be one issue, is the fact that it's going to, I'm running my tree farm off of that. So we're actually going to have to get the water for the tree farm from up here. And I'm just going to do this like this. That way I don't have to deal with moving that over and changing that belt. That'll be fine just like that. So then that will take care of the tree farm, and we can get rid of all of that. Now this thing should be filling up with water. Why is it why is it not filling up with water? Oh, power. You need power to the stupid pump, dumbass. There we go. So now it stopped perfectly right at 2K. So we're good with that. So now, polluted water, we need this, and they're little bitty things. So we should be able to do them just kind of like that. Should be fine. No. We don't want to do this here, because we need to leave as much room for more of those as possible. So we can actually do these right up here. We can just run that out like that. And yeah, this is going to be a little bit of an issue, but it's not going to be a major issue, because we can just move this one to here. And I don't think we're going to need this many anyways. And then we can just bring this right on down here. And now we just go over from there. And I'll take care of the polluted water up there. Alright, so the only thing that needs to change is this needs to come with me. You need to stop being stupid. Let's get this and like that. Alright. Those there will be fine. Okay. So now we need to copy this entire thing. And we can put it here. So now that'll be for the copper, because we've got tin, copper, and then iron. And we may have to do 2 of the copper and tins, because we're going to be splitting them. Or, yeah, we're going to be splitting them for the ore, the bronze, even though we're not going to use a whole lot of bronze. So then that's the iron. And then this will be where we end up putting the gold right here. Alright, so these guys are getting everything put in here where it needs to be. I need to figure out where I'm doing the... I'm probably going to change some of these drop-offs now, since we're putting these here. Because, well, I'm probably going to be changing a lot of this. Because we need a place to smelt the gold. And we don't need this crushing area here anymore. This crushing here, you know, all of those can go out. So I can condense this stuff a little bit. But let's go ahead and start getting the ores over here and figuring out how I want to do the stuff. You guys are just taking forever. Alright, so tin is going to be first, which we don't even have the tin train hooked up yet. So we can easily move that one. That's not an issue. So let's go ahead and give me a minute. Let me move this stuff around a little bit. This is going to be a little boring, and I'll show you what I ended up coming up with. Alright, so I got it in here, just hitting the button. And that should get it up here if it wasn't out of fuel. I'm not sure how it's out of fuel, but it's apparently out of fuel. So let's go rescue its butt. Like I said, I might have to make a few more canisters for this. Yeah, you've got 23 in there. You probably didn't fill up on your last time here. So take that. Because I think it made an extra loop there for some reason. Ooh, that was close. Just about got ran over. Alright, so having that same issue where it doesn't want to put things in the boxes. So I gotta pop the boxes out. I don't know what is with these things. Go ahead and put them back in. And everything works fine, except that's going the wrong way. Alright, so we're going to take this, and it's going to come over this way, and up to... let's go ahead and do this. And it's going to come up to this one. So this is going to be the input for the gold. And we want to get the things in all of these and in that one. There we go. So in it comes. Belt being slow is fine. We don't need faster belt all the way through here. But then that will do its thing, and we should start getting gold down there. Why is that not? Ore washing plant, no ingredients. Do we have to tell it that's what it's doing? Fluid. Oh, the fluid has to be in first. So what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Ah, that's what I did wrong. I need to put one of these and each one of those. And now that should get our water down to here. Oh, that got turned the wrong direction as well. So there we go. And now that is outputting our gold and our platinum. So then we just need to put in a splitter here that says we want you to put the platinum off to the side. And then there we go. We have all of our gold. For right now, I'm just going to have the... well, do we cook platinum into just in the furnace normal? Where is platinum? Yeah, just regular furnace. Alright, we're not going to have a lot of it, but we need to get furnaces set up for that. And we also need to get the furnaces set up for the gold here. So I got to work out where we're going to do that at. I did end up taking out that upper one there for the tin, and I moved it down to here. When we get done with this, I'll go over and set up the new tin vein that we have over here. And these guys are going to annoy me, I'm quite sure. So I'm probably going to have to set up some turrets finally at that point. But let's go over and look and see where we want to do the gold at. Well, first off, we're going to get this out of here. So I can throw all of that up there. Alright, so I think when we take out these crushers, we might have enough room to do a bank of these, like right here. Just barely off. Just not enough. Okay. So I'm probably going to, like I said, move these around a bit. I think I'm going to move the tin closer to where the tin is for the bronze. Basically put because I didn't do a very good job of doing that. I could put the two tins together here, the two coppers together here, and the two things that do iron together. So I'll probably change all of this around and put iron, steel, and then copper, bronze, tin, and then gold. And then we're going to also have to have platinum, lead, and whatever the other one is. But I'm going to go ahead and get to work on that. The trains that come in and out, we can belt things different places, so I probably won't do too much with moving the trains around. I'll just reorganize these, and I'll show you what I end up with that in the next one. But we now have the gold set up, so in the next one we will start sending the gold up here and start setting up the red circuits, because for the red circuits we needed the silicon, which we now have, the gold wire, the gold foil, which we now will have, the tin wire we already know is just a tin ingot and copper cable, so we have everything we need. We can get those started, so I will see you guys in the next one.